What's up guys, it's James Cito back with another theory discussion, and today I'm going to be talking about who I think the Saiyan really is from the upcoming Dragon Ball Super movie. Now first of all, I just want to address some of the rumors on the identity of this Saiyan. Some people are saying it might be Bardock, some people are saying it might be Turles, which doesn't make any sense because he's non-canon. Some are saying Raditz. I mean, listen, I think that it makes more sense from Toei's perspective and for the series as a whole to just introduce a new character altogether. Now moving on to my first theory, I believe the Saiyan could very well be the King of the Saiyans from Universe 6, who has been mentioned by Kaba. The Super series has hinted that we may get to see him after Vegeta expresses his desire to meet him when talking to Kaba after the end of the Universe 6 tournament.
You know, the King of Planet Sadala is a proud, strong man, much like yourself. In fact, you remind me of him.
That's so. You'll have to introduce us sometime.
Will do!
Now we have to think, what motives could the King have to go to Earth and to fight Goku? Well, we know that Universe 6 did get erased at one point, so the King will have noticed this during the final moments. We also know that Universe 6 is eventually brought back, with Kaba most likely informing the King that the Universe 7 Saiyans were responsible for their revival. Now, from what we know of the King's personality from Kaba, he is apparently a strong and prideful man just like Vegeta. Because of this, I believe he will have felt great shame on having to be saved by the Saiyans from another universe. I also think his pride and honor will have prevented him from participating in the Tournament of Power, believing that Kaba, Kale and Khalifa's power would have been enough and that there couldn't have been anyone stronger than Saiyans. I also think Kaba initially believed that Vegeta won the Tournament of Power, but knowing Vegeta's respect for Goku, he will have ultimately given Goku the credit, which would have led the King to travel to Earth. We all know Saiyans love to fight and need very little reason to, so it would make sense for the King to seek out Goku and test his power against him. As for my second theory, it could very well be the original first Saiyan that ever existed. When Android 17 made his wish at the end of the Tournament of Power, he didn't specifically say to revive the universes erased in the tournament, but all the universes erased, which includes the 6 previously erased before the tournament.
If it ever struck his fancy, he could eliminate everything. All of reality as we know it.
What? Has he ever done that? I mean, instantly destroy an entire universe.
Oh, yes. The fact is, we used to have 18 universes instead of only 12.
That's completely insane, so he just wiped out the other 6.
It doesn't take much to provoke him either. Any perceived insult, and the next thing you know, pow! Bye-bye.
I believe this original Saiyan reached the level of gods, which would explain the reason why all his descendants seem to have limitless power and are able to keep getting stronger. This includes both universes' Saiyans. Also, the Saiyans are the only race that we know that have been able to reach God Ki without becoming a god of destruction. In the movie trailer, the Saiyan is seen to have green aura, which could explain why certain Saiyans, such as Kale and Broly, even though he is non-canon, seem to have uncontrollable, almost never-ending energy along with the green aura. This could mean that they have higher amounts of DNA from the original Saiyan than other Saiyans. Now, as to how he gets to Earth, or even how he is alive to begin with, I believe there are 2 possibilities. One is that he could have been a former god of destruction, and his universe may have been erased a very long time ago. If the universe has been brought back, he would be the same age as the time he was erased. As a god of destruction, he would be able to use the transport cube that Whis used in order to travel to different universes. If you remember, that was the whole reason that Hit participated in the Universe 6 and 7 tournament in the first place. Since he is the first Saiyan, he is most likely very primitive and might not necessarily be evil, but may not be good either. A bit like Beerus, who tends to remain neutral. He could probably sense the high energy levels coming from Universe 7's Earth, with Goku, Vegeta, Beerus, Whis and everyone else, and may simply go there just because of his primal instincts looking for a fight. The second possibility is that he may not be a god of destruction at all, and he may simply just be a very powerful being who has ki on the level of the gods. Whis is shown in the last episode of Dragon Ball Super to be able to revive the dead with his staff, so it is possible that he knows about the original Saiyan and he tells Goku about him, obviously exciting Goku enough to want to fight him, in which case Whis could easily revive this original Saiyan and may or may not use his transport cube depending on what universe this original Saiyan is from. Please let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. If you like the video, like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more theories coming soon.